The Living Dex Hardcore Nuzlocke. This is the Pokemon challenge where I nuzlocke through the main series Pokemon games with the goal of completing the Living Dex in Pokemon Home. Very good. Okay, this is either the final part or the beginning of a second attempt, because the goal is to beat the game, as you can see right over there on the left. If we don't beat it, let me get off the screen by the way before it starts looping. Yeah, if we don't beat the game, we're gonna have to restart. I think what happened in the last part, like, it wasn't great. As you can see, Fainted Pokemon is now at 5. It has been at 1 all the way through this through this challenge. I think my head was already at gold and silver, and I thought that this was just going to be a cakewalk. And the last part definitely woke me back up that I need to focus and finish Pokemon Yellow. We're not done yet. So we did lose 3 members of the team that I intended to use for the Elite Four in the last part. And we also sacked our flyer. We do still have an Aerodactyl that can fly, thankfully. So we will be getting places. So I think we'll start off by going to pick up Zapdos at the power plant. Now, it's pretty easy to pick up. You can just repel trick as long as you're above level 40. You can walk all the way to him with a repel on. Just don't interact with any of the items because they are most likely Voltorbs or Electrodes. And if it were to be a Voltorb, it would be my encounter for the power plant location, because as you can see here, right, the encoding did overload. I'm sorry, like, my computer's just not working well at the minute. These are the Pokemon that are still missing from Gen 1. Obviously I've removed Mew, I've removed Gengar, Machamp, Golem and Alakazam because I don't have a second 3DS to trade with. So yeah, I can't have those trade evolutions until Gen 4. I don't have a way to trade. So from Gen 4 onwards, they will be considered legitimately obtainable. Mew is missing. I know there's glitches and things and to get it in these games and to make it past the checks for Pokemon Bank and Home, but we're not going to go into those glitches and bugs and all that there to get that done. I'm a bit sad that we didn't pick up a Dratini. But we do have to leave some power for Pokemon for Fire Red and Leaf Green. As I said earlier in a different part, these are the Pokemon we're also going to have to work with in Fire Red and Leaf Green. And obviously I haven't deducted the Pokemon from Pokemon Yellow yet, since we haven't completed it yet for sure. So I will only change this picture once Yellow is done for sure and we know which Pokemon will be removed completely from it. So speaking of that, wait, that's the button there. Oh, that took a long time to load in. Sorry. Camera, did you back to normal again? Okay, encoding overloaded again. This is the Pokemon that we caught in this game. Now we only have 2 encounters left, Cerulean Cave and Power Plant. Cerulean Cave is going to be either Rhyhorn, Rhydon or Lickitung. Unfortunately, there's no way of guaranteeing which one it will be, but it's going to be one of those 3, since all the other Pokemon on the floor we will be hunting at I have caught already in a previous game, or I've caught in this game already. And in the power plant, I'm just going to repel trick my way all the way to Zapdos. We do have a Master Ball, we'll use it on it just so there's no shenanigans. Because I really like an electric type against Lorelei, but the thing is, Lorelei is really good. She's ice types. Zapdos is flying. So we take super effective damage from it. So we need Zapdos to hit really hard, which unfortunately with level caps in place is going to be difficult. Now remember, we're going to go and pick up Zapdos. Then I'm going to level all of my team members to just over to the next level. So I think most of my team will then be at 49, or yeah, 49. We have 3 team members remaining who are Sandslash, Kadabra and who's the third one that we have remaining? Poliwrath. Those are the three like big strong Pokemon that we have. Then we might bring in Aerodactyl, first of all to fly us to Cerulean, because it's a bit of a commotion to get the Cerulean from Viridian. So we might add Aerodactyl, but it might be one of those sack Pokemon, which would make it more difficult getting the Pokemon. But we do have Zapdos also to use Fly, so maybe we don't use it. So then we'd have Zapdos, that'd make 4. Traditionally, I beat Red and Blue with only 4 Pokemon leveled to just under the cap. So 4 should do. And I don't really want to level grind, and I wouldn't even know which one to level grind. Like, Vileplume was a long shot anyway. Well, who was I going to use Vileplume against? It's slow, it doesn't have any great moves to hit any Pokemon except for Bruno's Onyxes maybe. But that's really it. It wouldn't really be doing much else. It might have been good against the rival Sandslash, but we have Poliwrath now, so it can deal with that. Poliwrath also has Ice Beam. It has Amnesia to boost that Ice Beam. So yeah, it's a really good team already, and I think other than Lorelei, I don't see much trouble coming our way. But who could we use to defeat Lorelei? We could evolve Eevee to Jolteon, but that'll be quite a level grind to get it up to speed. We can't evolve Nidorina. Butterfree's no good. Charizard. I don't think flying type. Fire doesn't resist ice in Gen 1 yet. We would have Arcanine. We need to evolve Growlithe. So yeah, I'm not really too sure about what to do. We can't evolve Magneton. I think we still have the TM for Thunderbolt. I was going to teach that to Thrash, the Primeape, but I was more out of a joke than really anything. We're also going to have 2 fighting types, which is never good in Gen 1 to have 2 fighting types on your team, because what does it hit hard? Normal types and rock types, and there are no Elite 4 members with those Pokemon. Well, Bruno has 2 rock types, but that's about it. But I think that core of Sandslash, Poliwrath, and Kadabra by itself should get us through, so long as we can somehow get through Lorelei. So I think what we're going to do is, yeah, head to the power plant, pick up Zapdos. While we're there, there's a trainer outside there, outside of the power plant. We'll take them on. Hopefully we can get Pokemon just edged to the next level so that they don't level up. And then I think Poliwrath, if it can set up 3 Amnesias, can sweep the whole of the team of the rival. Maybe not Alakazam. Maybe actually, now thinking about it, I have to swap out. They don't even have Alakazam, do they? What was their team? It was Jolteon, Fearow, Sandslash. Who else did they have? Flippin', I should have edited the more recent videos rather than the older ones. I think they have Cloyster. They'll probably have a Rhyhorn or Rhydon again. And then they're missing a grass type, but they are also missing a psychic type. So will they end up having an Alakazam? It's a bit of a weird team that the rival has here. So I don't really know. You know what? Let's just get into it and go and catch Zapdos. Right, let's go. One of these is Thunderbolt. Let's see if any of our current team can learn Psychic. Just because it's such a good move in Gen 1. Hypnosis can learn Psychic. Wow. The thing is... The only issue, well, it's great because it has amnesia. It's going to boost its special. It won't get stabbed, but Ice Beam doesn't get stabbed either. So that'll be a great move to have on it, I'd say. Just to hit like Dugong and things like that for neutral damage, and we resist ice and water type moves. So maybe, but we'd have to drop Hypnosis on it for it because we can't drop Ice Beam or Surf. Now let's just make sure that there's a Pokemon above level 40. There is. I think 38 is the highest level Pokemon. I just put down in my notes to have 40 plus just to be safe. Don't interact with any of the Pokeballs. I know some of them are items, but yeah, we want to go straight for Zapdos. I think you have to go the bottom way here, do you? Or did I just... No, yeah, and then I think it's to the right here. Do not interact with any of the Pokeballs. They could be our encounter. I know there's probably great items here. Like, not hating on them. It's just we need the Zapdos encounter, so that's the first thing we should do. Now, it is really silly to attempt Zapdos. Without the Master Ball. Now, we did catch Articuno. And no, Articuno we caught with the Master Ball, but we did catch Moltres in an Ultra Ball. But the thing is, oh well, I suppose if we use Sand Slash to set up, to, you know, get a bit of damage out on it, maybe use a Slash. It can't use its Thunder Shock, and it will only have 2 moves. So, and I don't know if they're going to be at random. If they're at random, Thunder Shocks are just going to do no damage. And then once I think it's low enough, we should be able to not knock it out. We'll switch into Hypnosis. I know, not a great flipping idea to switch into Hypnosis, but... and then we're going to have to try and land asleep, and we will try and catch it. I think, yeah, with Ultra Balls. And if we fail that, we will have to use the Master Ball. Which, yeah, well, we have enough money. We have enough money. Okay, I was going to save there to do it. Right. We encounter Zapdos and the power plant. Okay, this is our power plant encounter. Wild Zapdos appeared. We've got Slash out there. Now, I think a Rock Slide won't take it out. But we'll use a Slash to gauge how much... Oh, it has Drill Peck. Okay. Oh, wow. And you remember how high the defenses are of Sand Slash? That is not great. So I don't think a crit will take me out because that was 42 plus 21, 63. Yeah, we should be safe enough. And we crit our Slash. So if we crit another Slash here, we also won't knock it out. Right, we do get another one. Now, we are going to switch here to Hypnosis. It's probably going to Thunder Shock us and paralyze us, isn't it? It's going to read the switch. No, oh, but this is super effective as well. Oh boy, stop. The thing is, it's going to be faster than I am, isn't it? Do we just throw the Master Ball? I think we're in a bit of trouble here. How does it know? Literally, how does it know? Damn it. The thing is, it's gonna outspeed. So we lost another flippin' Pokemon. And now we really need Zapdos. And I don't see a way of Hypnosis putting it to sleep because it's not gonna outspeed it. I guess we used the Master Ball. We lost agility unnecessarily there trying to catch it. But there we go. Zapdos caught. think I've written out the name already for it as well. Looked everything up, came prepared. Drill Peck was like, there was not a lot of names left that could have been used. So we do have Zapdos. What did I say? Drill Peck. That should just fit in. And as we saw, it has Drill Peck. I was hoping I'd have a bad move, something, you know, that would be non-damaging, but apparently it has two pretty decent moves. Drill Peck. So what we're gonna do here, and this may seem not very smart for the encounter in Cerulean Cave, but we're gonna teach Psychic to Hypnosis. Amnesia just makes Hypnosis a special wall and a special attacker, so we just have to hope, yeah, we don't run into anything that has, and it will also make Hypnosis a great opponent to Bruno. I want to check this out in Lavender Town. So the scary game that I played, I don't want to name it because we're playing Pokemon. Basically in one of the opening scenes, once the twins enter the village, they come across a house, and one of the sisters been asked, is someone in there, or should we go in, or something like that, and then basically a hand extends to her shoulder, and you obviously think it's her sister comforting her and not to be afraid, and then her sister walks by and the hand's still on the shoulder, and when she looks back the hand's gone. So when you talk to this person here, I then mention in the video it's a bit like that woman in Lavender Town. So when you talk to this one here, do you believe in ghosts? So you say no. So haha, I guess not. That white hand on your shoulder, it's not real. Like, literally the thing, that scene is basically what she's describing there. So I thought that was really funny. No big speech. Rival, well, it's actually the final rival battle. After that it's technically the champion battle, so the final rival battle. I think it is rival number 7, but whatever. It's the final one. After that he is the champion and not the rival anymore. He changes trainer class, so to speak. Right, Gary wants to fight. Oh no! I wasn't expecting Sandslash in the lead, damn it. Do we counter Sandslash with our own, or do we go into Hypnosis? Because the slash is gonna hurt. Poison Sting, please don't get us poisoned. Damn it. Now I'm a little reluctant to actually set up, because a crit slash will hurt. Thankfully I missed that. Let's go for Surf. We have our special boosted by 2 stages, so that should be pretty decent. So even if Fearow comes out here, the Ice Beam execute. Oh, okay, they do bring a grass type along. I didn't think that. Good. Ice Beam one-shots, probably because of the amnesia. Haven't been boosted. Ninetales. Right, so Executor, Sandslash, Ninetales looks like the team that the opponent's going to have. Also, because I'm one-shotting everything, I'm not taking any poison damage, which is really good. I only took poison damage because of the amnesia turn. Let's see if a Psychic one-shots a Cloyster. I have my doubts. Yeah, didn't. But it dropped its special, so I can now finish it off with a Surf. Okay, I am confused now. But the thing is, I think Cloyster doesn't have a great move here. Okay. Thing is, Jolteon's the final one. We're just going to straight swap. Oh, they do have Kadabra. This is not good. Okay, we have to switch to our own Kadabra here. So they drop Fearow. They no longer have Fearow. I was fully expecting a flying type in the lead. And also this is their highest level Pokemon, which is not great. So let's try and drop their special before they drop ours. Yes, we dropped their special. So now their attacks do less and we do more, because special is both a defensive and an offensive stat in Gen 1. It gained armor, which means maybe the body slam won't take it out. So we're just going to go for another psychic to make sure. And then Jolteon, I mean, probably does have quick attack and stuff. We're going to switch to Slash to take it out, because that's what Slash is on a team for. And actually, I just spotted the level cap would have been 53. So whenever I looked those level caps up, I made a huge error. Because the cap would have been 53 for this battle, as it traditionally always was. But it doesn't really matter, since did we get a Gen 1 miss there, or did it just outspeed us? Can you stop pin missiling us, please? Right, we didn't get a Gen 1 miss. So I'm just preparing here to update the things. We did one-shot it. And that is the rival defeated. That's the final rival battle. After that, he is the champion. So the level cap does go up to 56, and I was mistaken with the level cap there, but we still won 3 levels below it. And in fact 4 levels on Slash. Very nice. So up next, Victory Road. Unfortunately, we have no encounters, legitimate encounters there. We've caught every Pokemon in red and blue or in this game that are encounterable there. So yeah, next we meet will be the Elite Four. It's time. It's time to take on the Elite Four. But first, let's unjeopardize Roar the Growlithe. So we're gonna evolve it here. We taught it Fire Blast. It is only level 26, so it'll be nothing more than a sack swap if anything. But at least no single Pokemon can ruin the run by fainting. Now, because we have no Jeopardy Pokemon remaining, and in fact we can no longer catch any Jeopardy Pokemon. Every Pokemon that we can encounter still will not be Jeopardy. Right, but let's do it. Elite Four, round 1. We have to come back here, remember, after Cerulean Cave and defeat them again with the same level cap still in place. So I think the best way to defeat Lorelei is to use Hypnosis. Even though Drill Peck seems really good, I think Hypnosis is the better option. Right, let's do it. Let's beat the Elite Four and not mess it up at this stage like we did on Attempt 8 in Pokemon Red. Let's actually do it. Come on. Let's take on Lorelei. Straight in. No doubts about it. Just go in and take her on. We have a plan, I think, for everyone. We have all of the elixirs, all of the full restores, everything with us. We have 2 sack Pokemon just in case, but I don't think we're going to need them. Now the plan here is they think we're a fighting type Pokemon, so they're going to be using Rest all the time. So I use Amnesia. They're going to be using Rest all the time because it's a psychic type move. So I'm going to boost my special all the way. So my special can't get any better than this, and hopefully we one-shot everything now. Right, the crit didn't help. It actually did less because we crit. We actually wouldn't want it. We don't want crits, essentially, is the thing. Why are we critting? Please stop critting. If we didn't crit, we would take it out. Watch this. See, if we don't crit, crits are actually hindering us now because they don't take into account the buffs. That's only in later stages. Now, Cloyster's special is really bad, so please don't crit. Why are we critting all the time? Please stop. Now we're confused as well. Thankfully we boosted our special stat and not our I think a Surf is honestly enough to take out the rest of Cloyster here. Yeah. Stop critting. Like, literally stop critting, please. Oh, I didn't consider this. What do we do here? I think we have to use Surf. Oh, does it have Psychic? Look at how much that does. It does have Psychic. Oh, damn it. Oh, yeah, we boosted our special 6 times. Why am I worried? We're a special tank and attacker. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. We're going to level up, so we're going to lose the badge boosts now, but we weren't in it for the badge boosts. We were in it to get our special boosted 6 times, which it still should be. Now, Jinx outspeeds us, that's... Oh, and it gets a crit as well. So we're going to be a bit low at the end of this battle. And I don't feel like switching Drill Peck into Lapras, because I can see a Blizzard heading straight for me if I do so. So we're going to try and take this Lapras out with Psychic. And actually Hypnosis looks like... Hypnosis is going to be the guy to do everything for us. Okay, that's bad. Right, but it seems to be using only Confuse Ray, probably because all of the other moves are resisted. Oh, but if it sees that a Blizzard would take us out, it will probably use that Blizzard. But we take it out first and defeat Lorelei, that's the stuff. 3 Amnesias, easily done. Lorelei down, let's move on to Bruno. Okay, we're gonna obviously have to heal. Let's see, you know what, we might as well use the super potions and keep the full restores for round 2. And then... Let me think, did we use... We need 3 Psychics here and we need 2 Surfs. Do we have that still? We have 4 Psychics. See if Machamp lived it. Wouldn't be great, would it? We'll keep soldiering on. Let's do it. Bruno up next. Come on, Bruno. Show me what you got. Traditionally thought of as the weakest member of the Elite Four. So let's do it. Also, we need to keep in mind, if Poliwrath gets too close to 56, we're in a spot of bother. Because we need Poliwrath for Lance. Right, maybe we can set up here. Just to ensure that the Psychics definitely take out the fighters. It dug a hole. Okay, it's not going to do much damage, so since we outspeed it, we might as well use another Amnesia, because our attack's going to go nowhere anyway. It used Dig. Yeah. Bad attack. Onyx has barely any attack, which is why they could make it the Pokemon that the first gym leader has. If it had a high attack, the first gym leader would be very difficult. Now let's hope these Psychics take it out. We got a free Amnesia there. I only wanted to set up 1 really. But we got 2 since it dug a ground. Dug a hole, dug a ground, dug itself into the ground. Right, Hitmonlee's down too. We reach level 54. Onyx, let's use Surf. Now against Agatha, I'm honestly not sure what's better. Is it Kadabra or is it Sandslash? I almost used the Surf there. Surf might have taken it out too. We should replenish the Psychic and the Surf on Hypnosis just in case somehow we need to use it against Agatha. So where are the ethers? Use Hypnosis on Surf. I think that restores just 5, but 5 should be enough. Hypnosis again of Psychic. That should get back to 5, just in case we need it against Agatha, and then we should use a Super Potion. Okay. Agatha. Do I use Teleport? I think I do use Teleport. over Sand Slash. Not 100% sure here. Slash is very good. It's really, really good, especially with Rock Slide as well to take out the Golbat. But I think Teleport's just better. So let's do it. Let's move on to Agatha. Come on. Let's get this going. We can do it. We can do it. We can beat the game. On the first attempt, no less. Took us 9 attempts in red, 3 in blue. Hopefully it stays at 1 in yellow. Come on, Agatha. Right. Agatha wants to fight. There's Gengar. We are a few levels below it, so it'll probably outspeed us here, which isn't great. It doesn't. Okay, very good. This should one-shot it. Lick doesn't affect. That's the one thing about Gen 1. Ghost type moves are supposed to be super effective on psychic types. They actually published that it is. But somehow they made it that it doesn't affect psychic types, like a programming error. So because it used like any other move, Nightshade, Hypnosis, all of those would have worked. It used the one move that didn't work against me. Now Haunter's special should be lower than Gengar's, so this should take it out. But we need to be prepared here. There's an Arbok going to come out. This should easily go down to a Psychic. The thing is, this next Gengar is going to be very tough. Because we're not going to one-shot it, and it might outspeed us, and it might have Hypnosis. If it does have Hypnosis, we might be here for a while. We do outspeed it, but unless we crit, we don't crit, unfortunately. Now that we could use the crits, we don't get it. We're just going to try again. We're just going to try again. Hopefully Teleport pulls through, and it does. Yes, Agatha's down. Slight bit of luck on our side there. Let's move on to Lance. Okay, let's do some... Do we need to do some healing here? I think we're actually just good to switch to Hypnosis in the lead. Do I want to use Hypnosis in the lead? Or do I want to use Drill Pack? Because there's a Gyarados in the lead. Drill Pack will take care of Gyarados easily. But then it has Hyper Beam as well, doesn't it? So... But we need to set up at least one Amnesia, that's the thing. So I think we do use Drill Pack to start. Okay, let's go into Lance. Not as confident about this battle as the other ones, but we should be good nonetheless. Okay, let's just head up there and take it on. Whatever I have in the lead, I have in the lead. Come on, Lance, show me your Pokemon. And let me be champion. Right. Lance wants to fight, and it is Gyarados as predicted. Drill Pack a few levels below it. I think a Thunder Shock would probably be enough, but we'll use a Thunderbolt and respect Lance. Now the Dragonairs come out. We level up. And this is where I would love to set up. But how do I get to set up? I think the best way is to try and paralyze them. I know they resist electric type moves, I'm not dumb, but it's paralyzed, so that was the plan. Look at that. So we switch to Hypnosis, and Hypnosis should have a field day against the rest of the team. Fully paralyzed again, we'll set up one Amnesia. Do we need two? No, one should do, one should do. Let's Ice Beam this. And then should be another Dragonair as far as I remember. I hope one Amnesia was enough. Just to make sure, because Dragonairs obviously take less damage from Ice Beam than Dragonite will, because Dragonite is double weak to it. Whereas Dragonair is simply weak to it. For Aerodactyl, we've got a Surf waiting on it. It will outspeed us, and it has Wing Attack. This is gonna hurt. It is one of the fastest Pokemon in the game. We're not doing the amnesias for the badge boosts, we're doing it just to ensure the KO and boosting our special. Wow, Hypnosis at 55. So, really close to not being able to join us for the second round of the Elite Four. So we need to use Hypnosis as little as possible from now on out. Unfortunately, it did really well against the rival, and the rival starts out with a Sand Slash. You know what, we can be level 56. I don't know if it actually does start out with a Sand Slash. Okay, let's hope that... I think I have to use... Hypnosis in the lead because of Sand Slash. Because if Sand Slash starts using moves on Pokemon, it's gonna do a lot of damage. I could use... Nah, I have to get a Surf on it. I need to Surf it. So we might level to 56, but then I have to swap Hypnosis out, which is never comfortable. We no longer have the move Hypnosis on it. So let's do it. Champion battle. Okay, let's take him on. Round 1. Can we beat it? Right. The champion battle. Gary wants to fight. Sand Slash in the lead, as I suspected. As we learned from the last fight, let's use a Surf. Hope that this is enough to take it out. Animations get turned on for this battle. You can't turn it off, so this battle does take longer than others. We one-shot it. Nice. That's a good Pokemon to get off the screen. Alakazam up next. This is bad, because we're a fighting type. The only answer we have to this is Teleport, and it isn't a great answer, because look at the level difference, and we're not as highly evolved as they are. This might actually hurt. Oh, it didn't do as much as I thought it would. Okay, we only have 3 Psychics. Damn, I should have used an Ether. We need to drop its special somehow. No, we're gonna use Body Slams to start. Actually, that did about the same amount as Psychic would. Now it's our turn to use a Recover. We don't want to get crit surprised. You know, we're going to use a Flash here, just to mess with its accuracy a little bit. We won't use more, but just because we had the option to use one, we might as well. It's trying to mess with our accuracy now with Kinesis. Oh, we paralyzed it, lovely. Fully paralyzed. Will this Body Slam take it out? And down is Alakazam, yes. Right. Teleport goes to 54. Executor. Psychic Grass. I think I have to do this, even if a Psychic is incoming. Stomp. Let's see how much that does. Oh boy, and that wasn't even a crit. Right. We'll use a Drill Pack here. That'll probably do about half, I would guess. It did over half. Good. Oh, thankfully that missed. That could have messed with us. With how much that Stomp did, that could have messed our battle up, honestly. Right, Cloyster. Easy peasy. Thunderbolt Teasy. Should drop to this, because it doesn't have great special. Ninetales. Damn it. This is where I'd love to use Hypnosis. But it's at level 55 already, and we have to keep it maximum 56 it has to be able to join us for round 2 of this. So is Ninetales... Let's just use a drill peck and see. It's probably going to use flamethrower, which is probably going to tail whip. Right, that failed. Let's see how much a thunderbolt does. Never great when you're experimenting on a battle with so much at stake. Right, I guess what we do here, and I could come to regret this, but Slash. Actually use all 4 of our Pokemon. If it had used Flamethrower there, I don't know if Slash would have lived. In fact, I'm still not sure if Slash is gonna full restore. Now I'm gonna regret not having used an Earthquake. I thought a Slash would definitely do, and it uses Fire Spin, so it's faster than us and can keep us locked in this. What moves do we see? Confuse Ray, Tail Whip, Fire Spin. So it still has a 4th move. Confuse Ray, okay. If it doesn't pull through, we're switching to Hypnosis. Oh, it does, yes. The unfortunate thing is now Jolteon. We also want to take out with an Earthquake, but we're confused. So let's hope we pull through a second time here, and Jolteon doesn't do too much damage to us. Pin Missile, Bug type move. Surely this does it. Surely round 1 is done. There we go. Yes. Okay. First round of the Elite Four beaten and won. The ironic thing is, though, wait, I'll get to it in a second. Right, we defeated the Elite Four. Cerulean Cave awaits. Let's head there next. Is this going to lead to that stairway, or is it going to lead to that Pokeball? It's going to lead to both. We're going to head just for the stairway. Okay, we got our encounter. Right, we didn't make it to the Licky Tongue place, but this is our encounter for Cerulean Cave. We would have wanted it to be a Licky Tongue, but yeah. We could have repelled this Rhyhorn away, but there are Rhydons on this level as well. But I guess we're gonna have to live with it being Rhyhorn, that's okay. We'll use a Fly and see how much it does, because I'm a bit worried about knocking it out. Oh wow, that actually did quite a lot. Was that a crit as well? Let's use another one. And then we'll switch to Slash to eat whatever else comes in here. Let's use a Drill Peck. Hopefully this doesn't take it out. Good. So now, okay, it lowered our defenses. Thankfully we got crit. This is the one time you would want to get crit, when they've lowered your defenses so frequently. So now we don't have Hypnosis anymore on Hypnosis. So we're gonna have to do this without... Do we outspeed it? Because we need to outspeed it in order to avoid that attack. Where are the Ultra Balls? Don't tell me I forgot the Ultra Balls. There they are there. Okay, with 48 of them. Surely 48 will be enough to get it. Right, we have Rhyhorn, our Cerulean Cave encounter. Would have loved it to be a Licky Tongue, but Rhyhorn will do. And in fact, it is level 50. So I might level it up one more level, and I'd say it'll probably evolve then. Yeah, I've already looked up the name. We're gonna name it Takedown, since that is the only name. It doesn't learn a lot of great moves in this gen that hasn't been used yet by one of the other Pokemon. So we're gonna have to name it Takedown, which I don't think is a great name, but we did lay out that convention, so we're gonna stick to it. Alright, let's do it. No more kidding around. Let's beat Pokemon Yellow and move on to Gen 2. Let's do it, come on. Lorelei, do we have Hypnosis in the lead? We do, very good. Okay. Lorelei, rematch. Can we do as well as we did the first time around? Let's hope we can. Level cap of 56 still in place. None of our Pokemon are above 56. They're allowed to level above 56 after this battle, or during this battle. Even, I don't remember what the level cap for Bruno is, but we won't be getting there, don't worry. So again, it believes it's using a super effective move on me. Oh, it actually uses Aurora Beam this time and lowers... Wow, that did a lot of damage. See, this is what I mean. The second time around, I was talking about that after we defeated them, the Elite Four the first time. The second round, the rematches, I tend to lose a Pokemon. Or I tend to lose more Pokemon than I do the first time around. So let's use Psychic here. So we did take some damage this time, but our special is maxed out. We will use another Psychic here, but even though it was maxed out, thankfully no crits that time. The crits were sort of hindering us last time. Our Cloyster almost definitely will go down to 1 Psychic unless we crit it. Yeah, we crit it, unfortunately, and we do get hit by Supersonic this time, so this battle could go very differently. This battle is already going very differently than it did first time around. Confused no more, Surf should be enough, because it has such bad special, as long as we don't crit. Crits are bad for us. Right, we leveled to 56, that's no issue. I think we went for Surf here, didn't we? We should actually go for Psychic, in case it lowers its special. Oh wow, that did, and its special did lower fall. It just raised its special, so it's 1 special up now rather than 2 up, but we still knock it out with a Surf. Very good. On to Jinx. Now Jinx is the most dangerous of these Pokemon because now that we are level 56, we outspeed it. It has probably got Psychic, but no threat to us. And then Hypnosis. Can use Psychic here. Take out Lapras. Look at that damage. We get confused one more time. But surely the battle is over. And Hypnosis does pull through. And we beat Lorelei without losing a Pokemon. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Very good. Right now, I could go and look up what the level cap for Bruno is, but we definitely haven't reached it. It's higher than Lorelei's, so I think we'll just change the level cap up there now to be, I don't know, what is it, 57 or something? Should I actually look it up? I'll look it up quickly. Pokemon Yellow Elite Four. Right, Bruno's level cap is 58. So we'll change it to 58. And we'll do this properly this time. I always left it at 56, but this time it looks like we're going to level above 56, just so that nobody complains that I went above the level cap. So Hypnosis, let's do it. Let's take on Bruno and Hypnosis. Hypnosis could honestly run through the whole of the Elite Four by itself, I believe. Let's try and do that. Come on, Hypnosis, let's do it. You don't stand a chance, Bruno. You don't stand a chance. We're going to use 1 Amnesia again, just to be sure that the Psychic will knock out the Machamp, just to be safe. It uses X Defend this time rather than digging a hole. I like that, so that we can surf it now. Very good. Onyx down, but I mean, Bruno is considered to be the weakest of the Elite Four members, so losing a Pokemon to Bruno would be considered, yeah, being bad at the game. We're leveled to 57, but that's no issue. Bruno's highest level Pokemon is level 58. Another Onyx incoming. One surf should do it. And then Machamp. Hopefully this Psychic one-shots it. One Amnesia should be enough. I'm not sure, maybe we would have even one-shot it without an Amnesia, but I just want it to be safe, that we definitely do. We end the battle on level 57. Okay, Bruno defeated. Let's move on to Agatha. Now, we do need to replenish our Psychic. I think the other two are still fine. So let's see how it goes if we lead Hypnosis into Agatha. Right, Agatha, third of the Elite Four. Can Hypnosis deal with her as well? Also, the level cap for this battle is probably a little higher. Yeah, it's level 60. Okay, let's take on Agatha. Sends out Gengar, as she did last time around too. Okay, so I do want to set up one Amnesia. We get confused out of the gate. That's not great. But the Amnesia pulls through. You know what? I'm going to get greedy and go for another one. Damn it. As long as it keeps using thing, I'm alright. It would be great. Oh, substitute. Okay. It would be great if we were confused no more. Maybe the next turn. Use substitute again. You know what? We're going to switch to surf here because surely the surfs are enough to break through the substitute as well. Didn't know that Agatha's Gengar had substitute. It confused me this time. I feel pretty confident that a surf will take it out from this range. Oh, we get a Gen 1 miss. And now we're going to be paralyzed, aren't we? Alright, we avoid the paralysis. We're still confused. We pull through, no Gen 1 miss this time, and Gengar's down. So we got the setup. Unfortunately, we're still confused. We need to somehow get out of that. Golbat could aid us in that by using Haze. Alright, we're no longer confused. Let's see if the two Amnesias were enough. Like, Hypnosis is just going to tear through this team of Agathas by itself as well. Haunter, let's go. Down in one shot. Arbok, Psychic, gone. Gengar, will one Psychic be enough? Oh, it outspeeds us and lands a Hypnosis. Now it has Dream Eater, so I have to switch out here. I need to switch out of this. And I'm gonna switch to... What is the backup plan here? I suppose I resist Dream Eater with Teleport, so this is probably the best option. Confuse rate, that's okay. So we couldn't quite do it with just Hypnosis. Of course, you do need other. Wow, her Gengar is Psychic as well. Holy, that's some Gengar to have. I don't think it learns that naturally, does it? Also, I think from the first round we learned that a Psychic won't take it out. If it had a crit, it would have, but unfortunately it didn't. Right. Agatha down, on to Lance. 2 more battles separating us from beating Pokemon Yellow. Right. Do we need to replenish anything? Yeah, we need to use a full restore on Poliwrath. Flippin' hell, why am I getting the hiccups now? Full restore on Hypnosis, and then maybe restore some of the Psychic PP because of Gyarados. We're gonna try and take on Lance with hypnosis from the beginning. Alright. The final member of the Elite Four, Lance. Let's see what you have for my hypnosis. Also, the level cap again is higher than 60 for this battle. I believe he has a level 62 Dragonite. Let me see. It is a level 62. And then for the rival battle it is 65. Right, let's get into it. So, Gyarados. I'm gonna use an Amnesia here first. If it uses Hyper Beam, I might be in a slight bit of bother. Greatly rose my defense, sorry, I just wanted to update the level cap so it's there. Hyper Beam, yeah. Okay, it did a decent amount of damage. Now I think one Amnesia was enough, so we get one free Psychic here, which mightn't take it out. Oh, actually that's a bit close. This Psychic mightn't take it out now either. But he uses a Hyper Potion. Oh, damn it. Okay, we're gonna have to eat another Hyper Beam. Use Leer. Oh boy, with the Leer, I wouldn't have been safe from the Hyper Beam. Right, please don't crit. I didn't. Now, Aerodactyl is the only real threat, I feel. If we level up, we'll lose our speed badge boost, but we didn't do it for the badge boost. We did it so that we'd knock out the Gyarados and the Aerodactyl with one shot. That's why we used Amnesia. Ice Beam takes out the Dragonairs, very nice. We level up, so we lose the badge boosts now. Aerodactyl's gonna outspeed us, and hopefully doesn't one-shot us. Oh, it's using Fly. Okay. So what's a good counter to Fly? I think we'll use Slash. Slash can eat a lot of damage. Alright, so even this battle, unfortunately, this time around we couldn't take it on with... Wow! I was just gonna say, that has got to be a crit. Well, at this point, I think we need to switch to Drill Peck. Now, it might read that switch and use Hyper Beam. I'm pretty sure it has Hyper Beam. It uses Swift. Wow, everything is... Yeah, of course, with its speed stat, everything will crit. And the Hyper Beam will probably take out Drill Peck. Oh, it lives on 8. Oh! We take it out. Wow, unbelievable that we avoided the feint there. Unfortunate thing is, we need to somehow get Hypnosis in here without it being taken out. Dragon types are special. Dragon moves are special, aren't they? There are no real good dragon type moves. Maybe we use Teleport here. See, this is what I mean. The second time around, these battles go a lot different. Wow, it has Thunder. Holy moly. Right, let's use a Psychic. See how much it does. Right, we're gonna need to recover here. Thankfully we outspeed it. Oh no, it crit. Why didn't I think of the crit? Damn it! Damn it. Right, fainted Pokemon up to 7. Flip's sake. Losing Kadabra in the last battle. Or second to last battle. Now the question is, do we outspeed it? What was Teleport's speed? I can't even look at what its speed is. Damn it. You know, we'll just use Fury Attack. It has Blizzard. Holy flip. Okay, goodbye Rhyhorn. We have to go to Hypnosis. And we need this Ice Beam to land. Oh, I didn't know we outsped it. If I had known that, I would have never come in with Rhyhorn. Yes, but we beat Lance. That's the stuff. One battle separates us now from beating Pokemon Yellow. That's the stuff. Let's go. Only the champion left. Let's do it. Okay, before we do that, let's update everything quickly. So, Rhyhorn fainted there. Where are my caught Pokemon here? So Rhyhorn's the last one. Put a filter on it. To indicate that it has fainted. So I believe I usually do here, -2. And then put that to -1. Right, so we lost Rhyhorn and we also lost Kadabra. Which honestly is a great poke. Oh, how are we going to defeat Alakazam now? How are we going to defeat Alakazam now? Uh-oh. Right, that's the wrong filter. Right, -2. Get this here down to -1. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So fainted Pokemon should be at 8. Let's change that. Then the level cap is now 65 for this final battle. Okay, you can barely see that Rhyhorn is fainted. It's almost the same color as it normally would be. Alright, that's updated. Only one more battle to go. But how are we going to defeat Alakazam? How will we defeat Alakazam? We need to think of something for Alakazam. First of all, we need to heal. We need to get everybody back up to full health. Full restore. Hypnosis. Hopefully we don't get into a situation where we need to sack Bone Club. That would honestly break my heart. I want to check out what Teleport's special stat is. 165. Wow, okay. 111 only, so a Psychic. But if I use Amnesia, so long as they don't crit, it'll do less damage. So I think that's plan 1, plan A. If that doesn't work out, I guess Drill Peck. If that doesn't work out, Slash. And actually, what we're gonna do here, because the level cap is 65, we have 10 rare candies. Let's give one to Hypnosis. Then Slash honestly could turn this battle around in our favor. So we have 8 more. Just to get us like as close as possible to surviving any sort of hit of anything. How many do we have left? 5, so we'll give it one more. So it's at 58. And then we'll do Drill Peck up to 58 as well. Trying to learn Agility. Wow, that's a good move to have. Let's drop Thundershock. didn't think we were going to learn a move by leveling it up. Obviously you would, since you only catch it at level 50. But I didn't think it would be that soon. Right, one more level for the bird. Right. We're going to attempt it with Hypnosis in the lead. Final battle of Pokemon Yellow, hopefully, and not attempt to. Let's do it. Let's take on the rival and finish this challenge in Gen 1 for good. Right, come on. Let's do it, Gary. Let's see who's the real champion of Kanto. Right. Gary wants to fight. Now, as you see, we've lost 2 Pokemon in the last battle. We have Hypnosis in here. I know this is very dangerous because a crit slash will do a lot. But I need my special to be boosted to deal with Alakazam. Because its special is way better than mine. We did get poisoned. So long as we one-shot, that doesn't matter. Alright, that's 3 amnesias. Our special is now maxed out. We use an Earthquake. This will probably hurt quite a bit. It didn't. Very nice. Let's use a Surf. I forgot to replenish. Oh, the move PP. I'm an idiot. I knew I forgot to do something, but doesn't matter. We can still win. We can still win. Sand Slash down. Alakazam out next. So I think the best move to use here is honestly Surf. See how much it does. We've maxed out our special. Don't crit. Don't crit. Of course we flip and crit. Now it did less than it would have if we didn't, and this Psychic will probably take us out. Please don't crit. Please don't crit. Please don't crit. As long as it didn't crit back, we live it. Because we maxed out our special. We're a special tank and a special attacker. Right. Down goes Alakazam. Keep that in mind, Gary, for yourself there, that a water fighting type took out your Alakazam. And since we're going to one-shot everything now, I assume, we won't be taking any more poison damage. As long as we outspeed everything, which we should. Now, Cloyster's a bit uncomfortable. I'm not sure if we will one-shot this. Let's try with a Psychic. But with our maxed out special, we should one-shot it, I think. And indeed we do. 2 more Pokemon to go. Ninetales. This is normally the point where I would switch to bring in... what do you call it? To bring in Slash. But Hypnosis is gonna run through the entire team by itself. No, you know what? Even though we still have the special boosts and everything, we are gonna switch to Slash. Because Slash... cool Pokemon. We loved it. It did a great job for us all along. Time to Earthquake the Jolteon. We're going to take a few pin missiles to the face. But surely this will end the battle and the challenge in Yellow, as well as all of Gen 1. And we can move on to Gen 2 once I've moved these Pokemon to Pokemon Bank. Yes! That's it! We beat the game! Yes! I can't believe it. Yeah! We beat it. Yes! Gen 1 is finally done. It took so long. It took so long. It took so long. But that's mainly because I was away for most of the time. But in one attempt, yes! I love to see that. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's the stuff. We beat Pokemon Yellow. Very good. So as I said, I will get to making that video of moving the Pokemon to Pokemon Bank for now, and we'll leave them in Pokemon Bank until, yeah, basically until Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, and then we'll move all of them together to Pokemon Home. But we'll keep them in Bank for now, unless we get a warning that Pokemon Bank is shutting down, in which case we will move them on. But yes, we beat Pokemon Yellow. And I got a wee sneaky Pokemon in here into the Hall of Fame with it, and I'm glad it didn't faint and it made it all the way through. So, congratulations from Professor Oak. So, our Hall of Fame. The star of the show, Poliwrath, water fighting type, taking out Alakazam to beat the rival. Kadabra, Teleport, unfortunately fell to Lance, but we coped well without it, but it carried us a long part through the game. Takedown, our reward encounter in Cerulean Cave. Unfortunately didn't manage to level up and evolve, but it doesn't matter. Slash, honestly the star, and basically never gave the rival a chance. And Cubone, my favourite Pokemon, are in the Hall of Fame. What a way to end the game. Oh, Zapdos, I forgot about Zapdos. Drill Peck. Helped us more in getting here than actually beating the Elite Four. But we did it in just 24 hours, as you can see there, on the save time, in game time that is. Yeah, very good. Okay, we beat Pokemon Yellow. So the plan is, oh, watch the staff, by the way. Thanks very much to the directors and all of the members in the team for creating these honestly great games. That almost, what is it? It's almost 30 years now since they were released, and I still loved playing them. Amazing games. Thank you very much, first of all, to everyone involved, to all of the staff mentioned, and the staff not mentioned as well. Yes, so we have completed Gen 1 and this Living Dex Hardcore Nuzlocke. We will be moving on to Gen 2 next, which means Gold and Silver. We'll be doing them. Yeah, I'll be setting that up as soon as possible so that we can get started with that. But I also said after this video, I'm going to record a video of me moving these Pokemon to Pokemon Bank, because there's certain information in the tracker that I have. If you read the very top left, explainer and tracker, there's links to them in the description of the main channel video, not of the VOD video. Where you can where I'm tracking my progress of the Living Dex, and essentially to track certain Pokemon I need more information on them, so moving them to Pokemon Bank will give me that additional information that we're lacking, so I can finally fill it out completely. So I want to do that first before we move on to Pokemon Gold and Silver. Create a video of me doing that, moving the Pokemon to Pokemon Bank. I'm gonna have to make slight adjustments yeah, to do so, but this is it. Pokemon Yellow completed, Gen 1 done, just as we did in the last one as well in Pokemon Blue when we finished. This is the team as it was at the end. 8 fainted Pokemon. Honestly, we went through the whole game with 1 fainted Pokemon. Horndrill, the male Nidoran, that saved us in part 1 from the 1% Pidgeotto encounter that could have wrecked us. But it saved the day by getting the sand attack debuffs off of Pikachu, doing some damage with Horn Attack, and then we pulled through and won the battle. And we had 1 fainted Pokemon until the last part when I lost 3 Pokemon, I think. Well, 3 Pokemon that I intended to use anyway, to Sabrina and I believe Giovanni, which... yeah, I was worried we weren't going to beat the game. But then I figured Zapdos should be enough to cover, and we don't have to do a lot of level training on it. We basically, yeah, trained on the trainers that were remaining on the map. Made it through Victory Road without any incidents. And took on the Elite Four and beat them twice, and got a reward encounter in Cerulean Cave, which turned out to be a Rhyhorn. We were looking for a Lickitung, but yeah. I have to say we didn't take the Lickitung search too seriously because we weren't using repels, and we could have repelled that specific Rhyhorn that we did encounter. But yeah, that's it for Pokemon Yellow. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I really had a blast playing Blue and Yellow. I'm glad I'm back doing this. I'll keep trying the 2 videos a week, keep that up. Yeah, We'll move on to gold and silver. As I said, there'll be a shorter in-between video showing me going to Route 1 to catch either a Rattata or a Pidgey, as it states in the explainer or in the rules. When the challenge is beaten, I may obtain a Pokemon from Route 1 or an equivalent route in other games in order to allow for the transfer of all of the Pokemon out of the game other than that one reward encounter. So I'll be opening up red first, going to catch a Rattata, then filling box 1, saving the game, leaving the game, using the Pokemon transporter to get into bank. Have to open bank, then move them into bank. Probably have to do, yeah, we caught 40 Pokemon in blue and red, so we're gonna have to do that twice. Open the game twice and save and move Pokemon from one box to the other, which takes its time because you can only move one Pokemon at a time in Gen 1. So yeah, that's what we're going to do next. We're going to move the Pokemon to Pokemon Bank, and then you can be sure Pokemon Gold and Silver is just around the corner. And I hope I'll see you there for that too. So, best of luck.